My name is Divya Kumari, and I am a counseling psychologist. I have been practicing in this field for the past 8 years almost now. And currently, I'm also heading a research and development team in a company where we are researching over different mechanisms or psychological tools through which we can cater to holistic development of kids.
Hmm. Okay, great. So the first thing which I want to ask you, ma'am, do you think like when we teach music to kids from early age, it actually helps them?
Yes, it does a lot because so music is a systematic rhythmic pattern, right?
Right.
So it helps a lot with the neuroplasticity of the kids, and it even though the clear benefits is not visible at the moment, but in the long term as they grow up, it
Hmm.
keeps on adding on to the benefits. As for the short term benefits, their cognitive skills starts improving. There
Hmm.
have been so many research that has been done in this field. Even Harvard Health published this study where
Yeah.
they conducted the survey. So the people who started musical instrument playing or early age interaction or exposure to music
Hmm.
showed better cognitive skills, better memory, better mood, reduced in anxiousness, and reduced stress as well. So yes, a lot of survey is being done in this area, and there has been positive outlook to this in all those surveys.
Mhm. So, ma'am, when you were in your student life, like, were you involved with music anyhow?
Yeah, so I am also a trained classical dancer.
That's good.
So I was very closely connected to music since
Mhm.
I think early childhood. I can remember I used to play music and dance all evening. Then my parents put me into a dance class,
Great.
and there I started understanding notes, understanding patterns, understanding beats,
Mhm.
and this is actually weird, but the interest I got in maths was because of music, because math is something that I used to always do while listening to music, and it used to help me in understanding it better and even
Mhm.
doing it faster. So at times when I was low or upset, I used to close myself inside the room and just listen to music and do maths all day,
That's
and
good.
it used to be fun.
Yeah. So now, like in today's life, also, when parents want to introduce music in their kids' life, they have three choices. Like whether they can go with the instrument, whether they can go with the vocals, or they can opt for both. So, what do you think? Which is the easiest or a better way to start for the young kids?
See, as per my experience, what I feel that learning an instrument is very beneficial
Okay.
because it allows a lot of flexibility, and so there is a research by National Institute of Health.
Mm-hmm.
So they have found out that when you learn a new instrument at young age, it
Mm-hmm.
actually helps in structuring your brain. So it increases the size of your corpus callosum,
Mm-hmm.
and that helps in better communication between the two hemispheres of your brains.
Correct.
So that actually makes you more adaptable to the situation where your both left hemisphere and right hemisphere is activated. So when
Exactly.
you're playing an instrument, you see that most of the instruments, both your hands are involved. It's never just one hand through which you
Yes.
can
Yes.
play, right?
Correct.
Be it guitar, be it piano, both the hands are equally involved, even though they are performing different functions.
Yes.
So when this kind of activities is involved, so there's healthy communication between the two hemisphere, which actually helps a lot in enhanced cognitive skills, which
Correct.
will help them in their academic skills as well.
Right. Right. So, like as you just now told that instrument is a good way to start. So on the same thing, I would like to ask you, ma'am, like in schools, when we like today's in schools, we have keyboard, we have guitar, we have drums, and ukulele is also there. These four instruments are very common, like which I have labeled most in 90% of the schools. So what do you think? Which instrument
Yeah.
is good to start for the young learners?
See, mostly though it is interest based, but if you'll ask me, like if you think it on a logical perspective, I think that keyboards or piano will is an easier way to start with,
Mhm.
because first of all it's visual appeal.
Okay.
Second, there are more logical and clearer notes attached to
Mhm.
that, right?
Right.
So people are able to understand the theories of music more in depth when you are going via keyboard. Guitar,
Correct.
I know that these days guitar is very much in trend and
Yeah.
people love to play the
Yeah.
guitar a lot. But
Correct.
to understand the more in-depth notes of the music or the small changes in the music, I
Mhm.
think that keyboards will be a helpful way to start with it. Later on, obviously, you can add more instruments to it.
So now, in your life, if you are getting chance to learn any instrument, which instrument you will be learning and pick up?
Oh, I started learning harmonium a few years back,
Okay.
and it's difficult. But yeah, it was very interesting. I used to practice a lot. I couldn't carry it on because of other
Mhm.
occupants that I have, other responsibilities. But I really enjoyed playing harmonium. However, now I'm looking forward to learning guitar soon.
Okay.
It's just that I have to adjust a few times. So yes,
Mhm.
music is a very big part of my life.
Great. So,
So
yeah.
no matter what I do or say, there will
Um,
be some part that I would like to put into it.
okay. So, ma'am, as you are a psychologist, so like students also like visit to you for like their problems and all. So, what do you recommend? Like when they share with you that they are also in stress because of so and so reason. So, do you recommend to listen music? If you recommend to listen music, then what kind of music you generally recommend to them?
These days there are a lot of the music that is being recommended is highly based upon what their exact concern is.
Okay.
So suppose if you are very anxious or stressed,
Hmm.
so adding on very high metallic beats or very
Hmm.
fast pacing music will just add on to that anxiousness. At that time you require slow calming music, slow
Correct.
calming piano or flute that
Correct.
will help in lowering down your heartbeat and palpitation,
Yeah.
and it will help in reducing stress.
Correct.
However, if you are feeling low or
Hmm.
if you are feeling very lazy, at that
Hmm.
time, higher beats will help you a lot. At that time, if you listen to fast music, that will give you more energy. That is why you might have noticed that in gym generally, people
Hmm.
play very high beat music or high metal music because that helps them in feeling more energized.
Correct.
So it depends upon the situation or the activity that you're planning to do. It depends upon your mood. It depends upon multiple other factors that what exactly are you looking. If you are wanting to, if you're trying to concentrate, so at that time, music that helps in energizing your alpha beats,
Hmm.
alpha waves in your brain, that is really helpful. These days binaural beats are very famous,
Yeah.
where the beats are arranged as per the activation of different waves in your brain, right?
Right. Right.
So alpha wave is something that helps you in focusing.
Hmm.
So beat that will help in enhancing that, that will be recommended.
Correct.
So it depends, it's a very subjective thing.
Okay. So, ma'am, like when like you feel stressed because of work and maybe like some personal life reasons, so how do you take help of music in your life to relieve your stress?
I actually have a playlist for every situation in my life. Everything that is going on is a playlist in my Spotify.
Hmm.
So every time if I'm in gym, I'll play one playlist. I'll go for that. If
Hmm.
I'm stressed, then I have this series of long flute. Generally, I prefer flutes
Great.
because I love the music of that. So if I listen to flute, I feel very relaxed, very
Hmm.
focused, very
Hmm.
concentrated. So generally, while I'm working or when I'm typing a lot, typing related work, I generally try to listen to flute or something very calming.
Great.
And then when I'm upset, then also I go to music only because that helps in elevating my mood as well.
Okay. Great. So, like, ma'am, in today's life, also there are working professionals who want to learn instrument or learn vocals, but because, like, in their childhood, they have not got the chance to learn or pursue their childhood thing. Now, if they want to learn any instrument or vocal, so what are your suggestions? How, like, they can get time from their like very hectic routine so that they can involve themselves also in music journey?
See, no matter what, at least I think that 2 hours can be taken out from your week, right?
Okay.
Uh, if any day you are getting off,
Mm-hmm.
if you can just take out 2 hours from
Mm-hmm.
whatever you are doing for your own self,
Mm-hmm.
you can go and start learning. Start with the smallest of instrument. If you don't want, you can. There are institutes who can give them instrument on the side just to start playing.
Mm-hmm.
Initially, you just have to feel that instrument. You just have to get into vibe of that. just start doing with it, and you do not have to do it for others, or for a
Mm.
show that you want to put on, or for becoming some news musician. You are
Yes.
doing this for yourself, so it doesn't matter if you're doing it wrong. Just go there and start with it. The
Correct.
initiation is what is difficult.
Right.
Once you start with it,
Mm.
then your interest will develop into getting more and more ideas on it, right?
Correct. Correct.
And it's just about the starting part. You start learning, and then once the first song that you are able to play, that is the breakthrough, and then there is no
Right.
stopping.
Right.
So the journey is from the initiation to that first song that you're playing. After
Mhm.
that, no one can stop you.
That's right. Execution is like really important. And while executing,
Yeah.
like few people take steps and they go in a very good way. Great.
Yes. Yes.
So, on the same thing, I would like to ask again, ma'am. Like, you are also a working professional, and you have a particular kind of playlist for every different mood. So, generally, like, if I'm going to ask you, which is like, who is your favorite singer, or which is your favorite genre of music?
So as per genre, I like slow songs, slow calming songs.
Mm-hmm.
I do not prefer very large heavy beats generally,
Mm-hmm.
like unless and until there's a party or a situation like that where I have to dance a lot. So
Mm-hmm.
on a day-to-day life, I prefer those kind of music. As per singer, so I really like Arijit Singh
Mm-hmm.
in Bollywood. If you could talk about Arijit
Mm-hmm.
Singh and Shreya Ghoshal, are my two favorites.
Great.
Atif Aslam I used to like a lot, but lately he's not been doing any songs. So yes. And if you talk outside India, so I really like Maroon Five, the
Mm-hmm.
entire band, their songs, and Ed Sheeran. So yeah.
Okay, great. So now, ma'am, in your life, like there is involvement of music, right? So, like,
Yes.
if you are going to live a day without music, then how it will be?
Uh, I remember I forgot my earphones at home one day, and I went to office.
Mm-hmm.
That day was very heavy for me because when you are listening to music, there is something that, okay, chalo, you're not just doing work, you're doing this and that, and it helps focusing also.
Correct.
And there's a habit development also with that. So when the music was not there that day, I was feeling a bit more extra stress, and that is something that I felt on my own self. There was a bit more stress. Even the smallest of stuff was
Ah,
irritating because there was
mhm.
nothing to take it out. There was not venting
Correct.
out, going anywhere.
Right.
So yeah, that was one day that I realized, okay, okay, this is a very big part of my life right now. Even though it seems like a very small thing, but
Mm-hmm.
it's not. So yeah, I went through that, and I don't want to go through that again.
That's nice. Okay. So last thing, ma'am, what suggestions you want to give to those parents whose kids are pursuing musical journey from the very young age?
So in today's world, we have very clearly seen that academic is not the end thing. We
Exactly.
focus on co-curriculars, we focus upon versatility. When companies are looking for people
Hmm.
who are not just specialized in one particular area, but shows versatile talents.
Correct.
Music in itself is a versatile talent, but on top of that, it helps in inculcating other talents as well, or
Right.
other activities also in better way.
Right.
Since it helps in enhancing your cognitive functions, it will obviously help with your academic learning as well.
Correct.
So I'm not saying that give your child 24 hours access to music all the time, but
Ah.
if you are getting a child to learn music at an early age, it
Mm-hmm.
has there has been multiple studies and research that has shown that it helps in both their academic and personal life in the long run. It
Correct.
helps them at better managing their stress in a much better way. It helps them in
Correct.
handling their exam trauma or exam stress or the peer pressure in a
Mm-hmm.
very better way. So
Right.
you should go ahead with it and start with the smallest of instrument of their choice, of your choice, whatever it is.
Okay. So, thanks a lot, ma'am, for giving your precious time here and accepting my invitation, ma'am. Thank you for accepting my invitation,
You're
ma'am. Thank
most,
you.
you're most welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
For more details, visit www.88studiolko.com.